Remember the middle class? The one where a stable job meant a secure future and a comfortable life was an achievable dream? What if I told you that reality is quietly, relentlessly slipping away, not with a bang, but a whimper? This isn't just about statistics, it's about your everyday life and the future you thought you knew. Let me take you back to the kitchen table, 1999. Your mom's putting out the lasagna, your dad's cracking open a lager, and on the telly, they're saying, properties doubled in 5 years, wages up 12%, everyone's winning. Fast forward, same table, 25 years later. Lasagna's shrink wrapped, dad's on 0 hour shifts, mortgage is now a ransom note. Nobody told you the dream had an expiry date. The invisible squeeze. That's what we're in. Not the recession headlines. Those were loud, obvious. This one's mute. It's the pension fund that lost 5% while your landlord hiked rent 10. It's the university fees that tripled while your first real salary bought the same as your apprentice brothers did in 2001. It's the childcare nursery that closed because the mums couldn't afford it. Then the mums couldn't afford the job. Let's unzip it. Since the millennium, real wages in Britain froze flat until 2023, except for the top 3%. House prices up 180%, private rents 220, student debt 90 grand average, and inflation's favorite trick? It's not the price tag you read, it's the shrinking packet. That 2 pence tomato now weighs 20% less. Nobody notices till you're scraping sauce round the plate. Who's hurting? Graduates who live in bunk bed pods above pizza shops, nurses moonlighting at Uber because NHS overtime's gone, blokes in their 40s who've never owned a home. Meanwhile, baby boomers sit on 3 properties each. The numbers are brutal. Median net worth of under 30s is now £37,000. Over 60s, 352,000. That's not a gap, that's a canyon. So why can't the system see it? Because it's not broken, it's working exactly how it's meant to. The rules are written by people who've never queued for a doctor's appointment. And here's the quiet scandal. We've tried trickle down, we've tried austerity, we've tried skills training, all while asset billionaires print money by doing nothing. The only lever left is the one nobody wants to touch. Tax the rich until they're bored of tax. Not a crusade, algebra. Take the mansion tax Gary Stevenson keeps whispering about. You could raise 40 billion a year with a 1% levy on everything over 10 million. 40 billion is 500,000 new social flats, free dental for pensioners, and still 20 left for wiping student loans. Or do it softer. Stamp duty on second homes jumps to 15%. Non-dom status dies. Capital gains taxed like income. Suddenly the maths flips. Sellers flood the market. Prices drop. First buyers breathe. The landlord class doesn't vanish. They adapt. They rent to councils instead of oligarchs. And councils don't skim 30% for profit. They house you. Picture it. You're 35, you've got a job you don't hate, and instead of 40% of your pay vanishing to some faceless portfolio, you give 15 to the state, who give it back as a £20,000 equity loan. No strings. You buy the flat, you sleep. You don't dream of escape because escape is already here. But here's the whisper no one says aloud. The middle class isn't dying because of laziness or Netflix binges. It's being starved by design. Wages caped, assets hoarded, debt weaponized. And the only antidote isn't harder work. It's heavier taxes on the people who don't work for their money, just sit on it. Next week, we'll talk about what it actually feels like when the bank sends the repossession notice on Christmas Eve. We'll walk the estate where the for sale sign's been up 2 years and the kids still play football against the boarded up door. We'll see what silence sounds like when the last library closes. But tonight we're just noticing, listening, because the collapse isn't coming, it's already here. It's the 2 pence 50 coffee you skip, the weekend shift you take because rent's up again, the birthday card you send instead of a train ticket home. And if we don't tax the rich soon, well, you won't need a headline to tell you the dream's gone. You'll just wake up poorer.